Shot A, take 3.
Action. Many times people have asked me, oh, Moyo, you're making a film. What's the film about? It's a story about love. It's twisted kind of love. It's a story about how subtle and everyday like emotional abuse can seem. It's really a story about how the choice of who you love can, or who you choose to love, can make you vulnerable. Choosing to love someone can make you vulnerable, but the words they say have more impact on you. The things they do have more impact or exaggerated impact on you than what it would have if you hadn't made a choice to love them and give them that very important space in your heart. It was amazing that it was the first time I was directing, and it was just beautiful that the set, the crew members, the actors, everybody was so willing to, put their best foot forward. The actors were so willing to learn and like heed my direction, and I'm just so grateful that I'm so grateful for everybody that collaborated. I mean, it was my first film, and so they definitely have like a special place in my heart, from the cinematographers to the person that handled the sound, to the production designer, to the makeup artist, the wardrobe stylist, to the producers, to the AD that made sure that everybody was like, it's really about having that team of people, to collaborate and bring into life what you have in your head.
Scene 14 and 15, shot Alpha, take 4.
I'm basically grateful for every single person that collaborated, that was on set, BTS, every single person, and I do not take it for granted at all. Something about creativity and creative work like film is, there is no amount of money that you pay that can ever compensate for what people are doing or what they are bringing to the table. And so it's a joy every single time someone agrees to be on a project. It's a joy, it's a privilege that I don't take for granted. So I'm extremely grateful for that. I have to ask. And just send the life this life is a pot of beans.
The idea for Never Enough came up in February 2022. It was the third idea out of 3 ideas we had to pitch as students of screenwriting LCA. And from then on, I did a lot of thinking. The idea was in my head, doing a lot of probings and why, my characters, the theme, what I wanted to address. I knew I wanted to address body positivity. I wanted to address the idea of how body trends change and how what is in trend now will not be what's in trend then, and how, in quotes, society is always trying to dictate to women how to look and what attractive is like, what sexy is like. And I also wanted to address the topic of emotional abuse, because I'm very particular about it. I know physical abuse is clear to see. You see scars on the body, but it's very hard to see scars on the heart and on the soul. And so I need people to see that emotional abuse is a real thing that people toil with. So I was going to infuse that and body positivity and whatnot.
And how has it been working with Moyo so far?
How has it been working with Moyo? It's been interesting. I like that she's very open with her directions. She knows what she wants, and then she knows how to communicate to them. Everybody has been amazing. Makeup has been amazing. Art, BTS has been really cool. Everybody has been. Yeah, I don't think I have any complaints.
Yes, I think she's one of the directors that takes pride in the process before shooting starts. And I'm really glad I'm on this project.
Well, I think
that the movie is very detailed. I like the attention to details. I like the fact that everybody has great work ethic. Everybody is trying to ensure that they put their best into this movie, and I'm really excited about that. And now I know that it takes a lot of work to make a good movie, and it will be hard for me to just criticize any next movie that I see. It's been good. One of the things I had to do was make the actress appear like she has gone through a lot in life, and even I didn't know I could pull that off with just a little. So yeah, so I'm learning my art even better being on set, because set makeup is not like regular makeup. Like, you need to be on set to realize that it's a whole different ball game. You're thinking of light, you're thinking of angles. You know, perfection is key. Depending on the shot you're taking, so it's exciting. That's what I'm saying. It's exciting.
She's actually a good director. I think she's one of the directors that you go to. There was just very welcoming, and they don't shut your ideas out, and you need to hear what you have to say. So yeah, she's really fun to work with.
It's been hectic, trying to get the production running and as fast as possible also. Do everything on time. But I mean, it's been fun because you have very excited people and very friendly people to work with.
Well, being behind the scenes camera is quite nice because you get to see the intricacies, everything that goes on from all the departments, and you learn. And it's also nice to capture the making of something big. So I feel like it's been lovely so far. Well, a lot of people are involved, a lot of departments are
takes
involved,
a village.
and it takes a village. But then once everyone does their part, the final sculpture is always one to look out for. So for this particular project, I'll tell you to look out for it.
Exactly.
Odogu BTS.
You guys know that this is not
Odogu.
You guys.
BTS, telling us the influx of the flux of the light.
No, you know what?
It's not balance.
Directing the lights, the camera angles.
You understand?
Brother, I greet you.
You know when it's a different thing when they are praising you and when they are whining. When they are whining, you know that there's some.
Brother, they tell you lie.
We had
Heroes.
we had scene
On
one.
the ways they want.
Shot Z.
Take time.
Well, my team members have been really good to work with. I think a good team makes a good result, so it's been really good. I'm a very nice person to work with. You can attest to that now. You can attest to that. Why are you doing? Is it not true?
Actually, I'm just trying to be funny. She's actually very creative, very nice.
She's not being sarcastic. She really means that.
The stress is not easy. Nothing but making work is not easy. I see us like I've been shooting since morning. Well, we have to do what we have to do so we can entertain the people. The people will be happy and be proud of us. I think it's easy to do film. You come and be watching film and be criticizing everybody. You're not doing it well. Come outside and see what is happening. Come outside and see what is happening, bro. It's not easy to make film. No, it's not the last.
Where is my baby now? Baby for life. She's my girl. Where is my baby? We've always worked well together.
And for you, Moyo, how has it been so far today?
It's been a lot, but it's been a lot of support, a lot of good energy. I'm grateful for it. And I also want ice cream.
But all in all, I'm really excited. I'm really glad. I feel extremely fulfilled that this is finally coming out. I mean, it's like I've been in labor for 9 months and my baby is finally coming out. And it's not just my baby. There's a lot of people that have imputed their emotions and their creativity and everything into this. And to see that we're able to create this, it's a start of amazing things. Like if this is the first, I see it And I'm like, this is the least that ever be. It's going to only get better from here. And I'm excited about the possibilities. So yeah, watch out. I'm excited for you to see the film. I'm not saying it's going to knock you out of your chair, but I'm 100% sure that you can relate to it. I'm hoping that somehow, in some way, it speaks to you. And, I just really hope you have a good time watching it, or I'm sure you will, yeah. Please do watch out. I'm so sure that this is going to be the list that I'll be, and it's going to get even better. But for now, you're eating good with this.
And now, for the loyal fans who watched all the way to the end, Muyo, what did you say the movie is about again?
This movie is about...
Around was bunch of women surrounded in my room.